what's up, everybody? I'm Andre. You're watching Restaurant and Research. This is my very own YouTube channel designated for sharing my journey of opening and operating a successful restaurant. Today's topic is on being stuck. But first, I'd like to share a couple of cookbooks that I just picked up. I am a chef after all, and maybe some of you that are watching are chefs as well. This one is by Phaidon. I've been a huge fan of Phaidon cookbooks for a long time. They're a very nice publisher, and they do their work with craft, which I appreciate. And this one is a Korean cookbook. I've been recently getting into Korean food. It all started with kimchi. About 5 years ago, I really fell in love with the idea of fermenting and developing all these flavors in cabbage. And the way I understand, major producer of kimchi is Korea. So very excited to learn more from that great cuisine. So Phaidon books, let's go. And this, Pios de Resistance, the big dog amongst the restaurateurs. Restaurant Gordon Ramsay. What a title, what a restaurant, what a book. Even the book feels expensive, you know. I can only imagine what it would feel like sitting at one of the tables at Royal Hospital Road and to dine some of the best food in the world. But this book, if anything, if this book is a reflection of what Gordon Ramsay is all about, there's no doubt about Gordon Ramsay. Because even though it's sealed, the book is just absolutely brilliant. The colors, the textures. Again, it's sealed. I'm tempted to open it, but I kind of want to tease myself, go through some of my other books first, and go from there. Maybe I'll open it on the first day of my restaurant operation. Anyways, so today's video is really a bit of an update, a reminder to my future self when I look back, perhaps a reminder to you if you are going through the same stage. And this moment is really on being stuck. Right? Where do you go? I've been on my journey of seriously taking the idea of opening a restaurant for about a month. I've looked at various business plan ideas, various agencies, government agencies, universities, independent platforms that offer business courses or business courses on developing a business plan. So I've developed my mission, I've developed my vision, I've developed some of the very fundamental aspects of a business, but now I've been overwhelmed with this idea of, well, what about the chairs? What about the tableware? What about the concept? What about the location? What about the finances? And what about the walls? And what about... And it feels like you're going crazy because there's so many things thrown at you that you have to solve. There's an infinite amount of problems. Who's going to clean the bathrooms? Does the chef, after cooking there for 16 hours, going to clean the bathrooms? Well, luckily my neighbors are operating a cleaning service, so perhaps those guys can look after it. But there's such an infinite amount of ideas and problems to overcome those that it just seems like okay, where do I go next? So I've been referencing this book by DK Publishing. It is on how to start your own business. They have a great variety of books on major subjects such as math, literature, Shakespeare. I have picked up a book on Shakespeare, and I have been learning more from these great guys. So this book is on how to start your own business, and after feeling stuck, not knowing where to go, I found this little sort of passage here on defining your goals. And this has helped me to go forward. When I was getting bogged down in the details, this defining your goals paragraph has helped me to zoom out and look at the whole project from the bird's eye view, and really to take a deep breath and say, it's okay, you don't have to go into the detail of the chairs yet. We're not there yet. Let's slow down, zoom out. So, and this passage is really what it is, defining your goals. And it goes like this. One of the first steps at starting your business is to define what you want to do and why you want to do it. So, what and why? This will help you focus your ideas more clearly and allow you to start making more specific plans. Okay, so how can we use that paragraph in going forward? Well, will having a more clear purpose help me decide what kind of food I want to serve? Yes. Will it help me decide how big a restaurant I need? Yes. Will it help me decide whether it's kid friendly or couples only? Yes, yes, yes. The answer to all these questions is yes. The more I realize this, the more I'm convinced that it'll work. So instead of me getting bogged down in the minute details, I'm going to expand on my mission and vision, which has previously existed, but it's just a small subset of the larger goal, the mission and the vision. It's important, but it's still this big. Why don't we expand it? So my next goal would be to define my greater purpose for this restaurant. Talk about the in the ideal world, let's say, talk about the perfect day. What is it that we're doing? What is it? What is the purpose, right? Who are we getting our veggies from? Why are we getting our veggies from there? Right? Why are we selling to a particular crowd? So this video is really about the next step, right? When you're feeling bogged down in the details, what do you go next? Perhaps zoom out, and it will help you solve the small problems. Okay, as a general update, this is video number 8 or 9. Perhaps the better use of this channel would be to upload once a video daily, highlighting the small problem that I solved, because I feel that there's a lot of time between having an issue, solving an issue, and posting, right? I was having these feelings probably 2 weeks ago, right? Not knowing where to go. So I should have made a video then. So I think going forward, the nice thing to do would be to upload a little more frequently with more specific problems, because that's what everybody craves, right? When I'm looking at a business, I'm looking at specifics. I want to know the brute details, but as we find out, you really have to figure out these small details. But just knowing out there, just knowing that fact that, okay, so this person did this, and then they had this problem, and then they had this problem, and then they had this problem, can help you just say, you know what, that's what business is all about, right? You have to solve all these issues before you even get a chance to run a business. So this will be a nice challenge for myself to film a little bit every day and upload daily. So, but nonetheless, summary for this video. When you're feeling stuck, zoom out, look at the bird's eye problem. I'm getting bogged down in the menu, and I have to do this, and I have to do that, and I have to zoom out. Find your purpose, find your why. Thanks to this book, largely, and then go from there. Complete that, and then dive into the complete solution afterwards. So this has been a little update in my journey of opening a restaurant. You've been watching Restaurant Research. I'm your host, Andre. Thank you so much. Ciao.